Advocates is none other than Eric Voorhees. He is CEO of Shapeshift. His company provides instant cryptocurrency conversion, trading one type for digital asset for another. He's been an original builder, though, and an entrepreneur in Bitcoin since all the way back in 2011. I started my conversation by asking him, well, how he sees the crypto landscape building at the moment.
I've been involved since Bitcoin was about $5, and it was the only coin, the only asset. The concept of blockchains was not that talked about, and we spent a lot of time daydreaming about a day when global corporations and governments would be paying heavy attention to this because it was getting so big, and it's happening. It's taking over the world in some ways, and it goes in fits and starts, but I think people are starting to really pay attention to it.
For good or bad, you're a man who I know can get quite passionate about the subject of regulation, and you've not always thought they do it in the best possible way.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. I generally think that most regulation is superfluous at best, and a lot of it is quite harmful. Generally, especially in the realm of finance, I think money itself is really in need of being let loose and freed from government control. It is in a market-based economy, having the primary good, which is money, be centrally planned, I think is very problematic. And no one would tolerate a monopoly in the manufacturing of shoes or cars or cell phones, and yet they do tolerate it in the realm of money. And so people in crypto basically want to offer alternatives.
So let's first of all dig into the way you think.
And I have to agree with this guy 100%. We definitely have a banking, well, not really a banking monopoly, but when it comes to central banks, we are allowing a banking monopoly, and the fact they have 100% control of the currency, and there's real no oversight or regulation when it comes to the Federal Reserve. So he brings up a great point, and if you do have time, there's plenty of conspiracy videos on YouTube you can go check out, but the Federal Reserve has basically devalued currency. I mean, since the creation of the Federal Reserve, all it's doing is basically making it where savings will go to zero. And I still don't have an understanding why it's not open, why it's not transparent, and that it's not a part of our government. It's free to do whatever it likes, but it has so much control of our economy. So once again, this is another reason why I am very optimistic and bullish on cryptocurrency, because we as a people, we've allowed our government to just create a central banking system that has no oversight, and we have no say or control, which I don't understand why this has been able to go along with. But the alternative is creating these decentralized platforms to basically counter it, unless our politicians end up standing up to the Federal Reserve, which I doubt will happen. So let me know your thoughts about this and the banking monopoly, and I will thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.